I know. Just the fact that I said about to talk about hair, the walls were defense. What they're about to talk about.
People with Afro and curly hair on better learning and embracing their own hair for their own journey. I think there is a need for more serious and accurate information.
Yeah.
That I think people are starving of now at the moment, especially when they pair up really good healthy eating with exercise. It can be a game changer to the actual quality of hair that is produced as an outcome.
The blessing, everything that everyone else can do with their hair, we can do, and more. It's amazing, and we need to remember that. Greetings and salutations. I'm Alicia Mullings, and this is the Sense Only podcast. This podcast is for those who are tired of the noise, distraction, and disconnection in the world. It's for those who know that we need to be the change that we want to see in the world. Today, my guest, I'm so excited about this guest. She is a coach and she is helping us to have more healthy hair. I don't know. I know certain people's walls probably just went up. Oh my God, they're talking about hair. Yes, it's a safe space. We're talking about hair and how we can do better with our hair and take our power back and just care for ourselves in the most beautiful way. So I am over the moon. I'm so happy to introduce to you Coach Klerissa.
I'm so happy to be here, you don't understand. I really am. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, welcome. Please tell us about you and what you do.
So my name is Klerissa McDonald. I am the founder of Curly by Nature, a hair care brand. I formulate hair care products from scratch. So I'm a cosmetic scientist, a professional formulator, but I'm also a stylist and have been doing hair since I can remember. So for at least 25 years now.
Oh, wow.
I used to work in a professional salon where I grew, sort of trained from the ground up and got lots of experience in doing natural hair textures. And so I now have a studio in Northwest London where I develop my formulations, but more importantly, work with people with Afro and curly hair on better learning and embracing their own hair for their own journey. So what I love to see really is the transformation of people's relationship with their own hair.
Yeah. So
where I work best is where somebody who hasn't necessarily mastered their hair or they have some struggles or concerns that they can't, they get stuck and they can't really get past it. I really help them to understand where those problems are coming from using the proper framework and structured learning so that they will forever understand and be confident in caring for their hair.
Please tell us about your framework. That just caught me. I was like, oh, there's a framework.
Yes, there is a framework. It's called the Healthy Hair Care Code.
Nice.
And there's 7 principles. I can go deep into each one, but over an overview, it starts with your personal profile. That's the first P, which is the most important P. Yeah. Because whilst I say that healthy hair care is universal, it's actually very personal.
Definitely.
Yeah. So it starts with the personal profile. The next P is professional guidance.
Okay.
And that's sometimes, if you understand your personal profile, you don't always need professional guidance, but it's nice to have. It's almost like nice to have a coach or a doctor, a second opinion, especially when you can't see, the gray areas or your blind spots. I mean, you really can't see in the back of your head, can you?
Right.
So professional guidance. And then also they have expertise where they're specifically trained in certain areas that they can assist you with.
Right.
The next P is principles. Principles that I say is definitely universal. It's good to understand the different, I suppose, mechanisms of caring for your hair in day-to-day life and why it's important to know why you should be doing what you should be doing. And once you've got those principles in place, it's easier to practice the rest of the different Ps. So after that principle part is covered, purge is next. Yes, purge, because sometimes we're doing things that we think we're supposed to be doing that actually doesn't affect our hair at all, and either we're wasting our time, we're wasting our money, or we're creating even more problems than we need to. So that's about purging the stuff that you don't need to have, because really hair care is simple. And so after that, we go deeper into practices. What's the practice you really need to be doing? Products, what's the products you really need to be using for your specific profile? And then we create a prescription based on all of those things. Those are all the 7 Ps.
Okay, I love that. So when you're saying, did you say profile?
Yes, it's your personalized personal profile. So you're you.
Beautiful. I'm intrigued. What do you read within building that profile?
Yeah, so within that profile, it does encompass a few elements. So like one of the elements will certainly be like what your hair is. So it'll be, is it dense? Is it like literally the profile of your hair? So in relation to your scalp, in relation to your hair, in relation to your personality. So I've developed something called hair archetypes. Because obviously we all got different personalities, we all wear our hair differently.
Listen, this is valuable, absolutely, because so many people are losing their hairline. It's valuable for things like that. Sorry,
it is. No, it definitely is. And it's just about understanding it's more about connecting your relationship with your hair and how you wear your hair. So are you a minimalist? That's one of the archetypes, right?
Okay.
Basically, like if you just like to wash and go, or you're just very simple with your hair. There's the braidist, and there's specific kind of do's and don'ts for each archetype.
Okay.
So that helps you in relation to building like a routine out for you. But then also it's about how you wear your hair.
Yes.
It's within the profile sort of structure.
Right.
Yeah, so that's one of the elements, basically, archetype. But yeah, it's really about like the density of your hair. When I say density, some people have less low density, some's like it's a lot higher. So that would be in your personal profile. That's the question you was asking me about profile, yeah?
It's so valuable because, you know, for so many years, one thing I've always, I don't want to say always, for a while, I've had a fight with moisture.
Right.
And you know, I'm like, no one's trying to be stepping out with a dry head.
Honestly, to be honest, that is something that a lot of people experience.
Listen, the struggle's real. So when we have these conversations, and I have family members or just different people around who, you know, when people just want to throw their 2 pence in, and they're like, oh yeah, you just need to make sure you're always spraying it with water and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, my hair is not the same as yours.
True.
My hair will start cussing you out and rebuke it and fight you and puff. It's like, what are you doing? This is not what I need right now. So it's spraying it, and if I try to spray it on a regular basis, that is the enemy of progress in terms of my personal hair, you know? So I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm already seeing, that it's so valuable to have a personal profile because it's not general.
It's not.
And what another person's experience is not your experience. We've got cousins, as I said, who can just spray out the hair with the water and then move on with life. And then there's another set of us who is like, we more need to prioritize oil or whatever else. So that's just me.
Well, it's funny you say that because actually water is fantastic. Like, it's amazing for the hair.
My
it
hair
really
gets
is
angry. I can wash, obviously I wash it.
Yes.
And the water's obviously valuable in washing, but after that, it gets dry.
And do you know why? That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
Like scientifically what's happening.
Yeah.
If you're just putting water on, like it will absorb the water, but because of the pH of the water, which is right in the middle, it's more like neutral.
Yes.
It's allowing the hair shaft basically to
expand.
Yeah, and allow it to escape quickly.
Right.
So that's what you've been experiencing.
Right.
So you've been thinking, oh, water, it's not, I need to stop putting it in my hair because it's just making it dry, because that's what you're experiencing and you're reading the experience correctly. I think if you was to maybe try something else like spraying Our Mist Me, which I'll definitely get you a sample of. I don't have any on tab.
Okay.
But the Mist Me, because of where the pH is set and the ingredients and the fact that there's lots of oils within the product, moringa oil, cannabis hemp sativa oil. It's even got hyaluronic acid, which is a molecule that absorbs 1,000 times its weight in water. So it's super hydrating.
Nice.
You have a complete different experience. I mean, I have customers telling me on a regular basis, even after the first time that they're using it, how it really transforms the condition of their hair. No lie, like seriously.
You're about to change my life, Klerissa.
No, I'm changing your life. I'm not joking. I'm actually so serious.
I reach your yard and stalk you, you know.
I'm not playing. Like, it is legit. It's proper, and it's one of my hero products that people are always buying. Always have to make. Do you know what I mean?
I love that.
So that's probably what you're experiencing. But water is great. It is fabulous. But it's important. Yeah, it is important for you to couple it with something that will like be good holistically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The way it's stressing me out.
Yeah.
You know, it's an ongoing journey, ongoing search. I'm like, listen, anyway.
Well, it stops here with Curly by Nature, honestly.
Give thanks.
Yeah, no, honestly.
I read that, you know, we've got when we labeling the different types of hair.
Yeah.
And I read that you don't subscribe to that. So we're obviously like things like 4C and et cetera.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why people subscribed to it. And I say that I understand is because we didn't have anything beforehand. So it was some kind of mechanism for people to start kind of understanding what they need to be using. But actually, the truth is that it was a way for people to sell products to specific groups of people.
Right.
In a way that's not very helpful, because look where we are today. Like, there's still a lot of issues. Like, people will think that they're buying for like 4C products, 4C or 4A, but even within that whole spectrum, there's so much diversity.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how helpful is it really? From my understanding, all it is that your hair is Afro, your hair is curly. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a pattern.
Different curl pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
the pattern specifically doesn't really tell you much apart from maybe what styles you can do easily or more difficult. It's more difficult. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if your hair is like more straighter, it's going to probably be a bit more difficult to get into a lock, or to braid it. It'll be easy to come out if it braids if it's like a 2A. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like for professionals specifically, that's the only thing that will help them, like in terms of how to style their hair, but not necessarily how to better take care of your hair. And that's why I don't necessarily subscribe to it, because if someone was to come sit down in my chair and ask me, if they was to ask me a question that will be helpful for their journey, saying whether they're 4C or 4B isn't going to help, I would have to give them something. They would have to ask me a different question for me to specifically actually help them. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I love that. So in terms of you building a profile, so you what type of analysis do you do on the
Great
scalp
question.
And the hair?
So that's what I do. And the first is more of a consultation, very in-depth consultation. And it goes into the history of your hair journey. Obviously, it goes into the profile, as in like you have to send pictures as well. So I usually do this in advance of an in-person appointment.
Okay.
But I also do online ones as well. In fact, I've got a healthy hair care club where people, I just literally support them on their hair journey virtually. So we do an in-depth consultation and they'll do that virtually and send videos, send photos, and complete my consultation. The sections I would say would be, again, like what they deem to say that their hair is, so what their experience is. But then I will come in as well and analyze the scalp and also the hair and look at it back with the information they gave me about their history, what products they use, basically everything. Yeah. And then with that information, I'm able to give them a personalized plan for at least 3 months, but they follow it to a T for at least 4 weeks, and then we can tweak it from there depending on what the outcome is.
I love that you're saying that you've got a hair care club. Yeah. Because I feel that a major thing or challenge that we have is the mind regarding our hair. So I can see that being in a community, yes, and you're all in the same space discussing that, I can already see the value in it, because just even the fact of me starting this episode, I was like, I know, just the fact that I said about to talk about hair, the walls were defense, what they're about to talk about, and my heart goes out to anybody who actually felt like that for me just saying we're going to do an episode on hair, because at the same time I'm acknowledging how sensitive of a subject it is. Especially us as Black, I'm going to say specifically as Black women. And this is why I just want to tread with so much care, because we have been through so much. I feel myself welling up, and I see the sisters going through so much. And I actually even see the men going through a lot now as well. So there's so much more of a value in what yourself and other people who have stepped into that realm and answered that call are doing, because it's such a sensitive subject.
It is.
You know? And I know there's so many of us out there who would like to do more for themselves and have a bit more of an independence in themselves and a lot more knowing.
Yes.
But a lot of the time just don't know where to go. And then a lot of our people get fed up. And we see other outcomes of when people just get fed up and can't be bothered and just give up. But to circle back, I say psychologically, there's so much damage that has been done and is still being done.
Yep,
so
facts.
I celebrate you for that.
Thank you.
I really do say thank you for that.
It's a pleasure. It's an honor, honestly. It really is. Because that's why I've dedicated a whole section, the purge element, because that's all around mindset. Like what I've realized, what I've learned, what I've noticed, people of like on the internet, like personally within my community, full stop, I've noticed that like the mind is so powerful, especially in relation to our hair, how we think about our hair, how we speak about our hair, how we relate to our hair. It has an impact. And when we have consciousness around it, we can make like a huge transformation.
We see so much, and I'm like, I'm so grateful to you because the amount of people I'm going to send your way.
Like I said, it's an honor.
So the amount of people I'm going to send your way, because there's so many people that I know are just, lack of a better word, suffering. You know, because they just don't know what to do and have given up type of thing, and just need that help or just need that care and that community.
Yes.
It's fascinating. It's the targets that are on us as well, from external.
Yes. Yeah, no, community is a huge element of what I do. So if I was to say, like as a whole, what I provide, the customization is probably the first thing, then a curriculum, and then the community, because the community is so powerful in a sense that it can really help you and support you in areas that you didn't even expect it could help. Like community in general is powerful, and I think it's something that people often take for granted.
Yeah. Sense Only family, let me share this with you because I have actually in real life tried these products, and as you would hear in this episode, I've mentioned that I really struggle with my hair retaining moisture. It gets really dry. So the specific products that I have been blessed to be able to use is a products with the same name, Blessed, also Embrace, also Hugs and Kisses, and Mist Me. And I can honestly say I've actually witnessed and I'm experiencing a huge difference in the retention of the moisture in my hair, which I'm pleasantly surprised by. I can definitely say my hair is a lot more shiny. I can see that my hair is definitely retaining moisture because even my curl pattern has loosened somewhat and is remaining in that state, which is interesting and something that is not common for me. So there's genuine value in these products. I'm really impressed by. So you can find them at curlybynature.com. Here's the thing, you can't just go and buy these products anywhere. They only drop once a month, and the only time you're going to learn when they're going to drop is when you actually join the wait list. So go head over to curlybynature.com, join the wait list, and you'll be notified of the drops. And then when you get in, please use the code SENSEONLY for your 15% discount.
Hair care, like, it is community. A lot of the time it's like your mom or someone else doing your hair.
Yeah.
And I think that's always the best, honestly, because I prefer when someone else washes my hair. Like
100%. I live for my when I go to get my hair done. Shout out to my loctician Stevie. Appreciate him.
Is he from Birmingham?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've lived in London for like 23 years.
Oh. I know he's from Birmingham, that's why.
Oh yes.
That's
I've lived in London longer than I've lived in Birmingham. Even though I held on to my accent.
You have.
Shout out to my brummies.
Love it. I love it.
I concur. Literally, when he did my hair last week, and he was washing my hair, I was like, just scratch my head. He's like, no, but I might cut your scalp. I said, listen, brother, scratch my head, man. I said, listen, I do not have a tender head. I said, people have been doing stuff to my hair since I was a little bit. Listen, I can take it, scratch my. I told him, telling you, scratch my head. I made him rough on my head. Appreciate it.
No, I get it. There's nothing like a good scrub, isn't it?
Listen, I'm here. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Man. But yeah, it definitely is. As you say, it's a beautiful thing, and it's like traditionally when we was little girls, it was bonding time. Yes. You know, when I can think of beautiful memories, more so the main person who used to do my hair when I was younger was my aunt Anne. Shout out to my aunt Anne. Because she was like the master braider. So she did all the cornrows and everything in my hair. So yeah, it was like, it's a good few hours as well that it's one-on-one time.
Yeah, it is.
As you say, it's personal.
It's bonding, isn't it?
Bonding.
Yeah.
You're talking and it's connecting.
It is connection.
What would you say to, because one thing that's always kind of thrown me, and I think it's something that a lot of our people do and they're not even conscious that they're doing it, because so many of our hair care shops are not owned by us. So there's an abundance of products in there. Mm-hmm. And they go in there and naturally will ask the people who own the shop what's the best products for them. These people don't have your hair. I guess I've just answered my own question. And I'm sorry. I've literally just answered my own question. Why are you asking people who don't have your hair about your hair? Okay, done.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah.
Say less, Leash.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why I'm here. Because I mean, I went into the same shops. Yeah. You know, I experienced the lack thereof customer service also, and the lack of knowledge and the lack of expertise or even respect a lot of the time. Yeah. You've answered the question.
So basically come to you and okay, fair enough.
I mean, there's a whole network, but I would say that there is not as much, accessibility because they are there, right? So I think it's just about us and people like me being more visible.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you're here.
Yes. 100%.
I love that.
They're going to be sick of me soon.
Never.
Hopefully not, but what I mean is I'm going to be showing up a lot more because I need to. Yeah? Yeah.
You need to, because as I said, if there's like an imposter situation going on and people are just recommending the craziest things that are the main thing is that are no good to our health, then it's a case of taking action and doing better.
Yeah.
One of the missions of this podcast, because I've spoken about this on various other episodes, was us supporting our businesses at the end of the day. So it's good because we need to know where our businesses are.
Yep, we do.
You know?
We do.
So, you know, you've got your website, don't you?
curlybynature.com.
Amazing. So I will put that up and then people know where to come and get you.
Yes.
You're shipping international?
I do.
Give thanks.
I do ship internationally. But what I do want to do a lot more of though, like education, trainings, and just like masterclasses, like just online for free. Because I think there is a need for more serious and accurate information.
Yeah.
That I think people are starving of now at the moment. It is a hunger and there is a need, so I'm definitely going to be doing more. So definitely check out curlybynature.com. Yes.
Love it. Another thing to talk about, because thankfully you've created a range for the hair externally.
Yes.
But we also know that you are what you eat.
You are.
So what you put in your mouth.
Yeah, 100%. And it really does make a difference. I see it in clients all the time, especially when they pair up really good healthy eating with exercise. It can be a game changer to the actual quality of hair that is produced as an outcome. Seriously.
Talk to
really.
us.
Yeah, no, because even if you're, I mean, it goes in line with the circulation. I suppose, first of all, there needs to be like good quality nutrients within the blood flow in order for it to get to your hair, because obviously hair grows at a cellular level internally, right? So you can't just be eating rubbish,
right,
and lots of sugars, because that can give you inflammation and do all sorts of things like that will not contribute to the healthy hair production like that the body is doing by itself, you know? I think that's one thing that I'm actually majorly against, is positioning products as a solution. Because whilst products are great tools, like someone saying, yeah, buy this product because it will grow your hair, like it doesn't sit right with my soul.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah.
And whilst I will tell you that all my products are great because they are, whilst I will tell you that the Mist Me product with all of the amazing ingredients that I personally formulated myself, I 100% know that they're fabulous. If you're not doing everything in your power to not manifest, but to care for your hair, and you're doing things that actually counteract what you're trying to do with a product, the product's not going to work by itself all the time.
Right.
So if you're not, like, if your iron levels or your vitamin D, that was something that is very common, and you find that the quality of your hair it means it's going to be breaking more often, then sometimes a product alone is not going to do it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's a really holistic analysis that needs to be done.
Right.
It has to be looked at from a holistic point of view. And yes, products is extremely important, but actually I would say putting yourself and your care first, your health, what you consume, drinking lots of water. Sounds so basic, but I see it all the time. It makes such a difference just to the quality of, of your health, because that's really where it starts.
One of the things about this podcast is basically people who've seen a problem and took action to, combat the problem, create some form of solution. This is clearly what you've done.
Yeah.
Tell us about you answering your call to create the mission that you're currently on, please.
I don't know if you've got enough time for that.
Oh, we do.
Because it's like, whilst at the moment, like what I've probably spoken about so far is like the products, and I have spoken a bit about, the Healthy Hair Care Club. I suppose as a whole, it's I'm so like passionate about education.
Love it, me too.
Like out of everything, because I think that's where it all starts. And I feel like the state of the industry at the moment is a mess.
Yeah.
Like, it's a huge mess. And if I'm honest, like, being vulnerable, I didn't even feel like I was qualified enough to even do what I'm doing and solve this issue. I didn't.
Expand.
I mean, yes, I was doing hair since I can remember. I used to sit down in the mirror, like when I was 8 years old, and spend hours doing hair. So by the time I was 14 years old, I was already being paid to do my family and friends' hair. I went to a salon and I just showed them my portfolio, literally.
Nice.
And they were like, yeah, you can come and start working next week.
Nice.
And I still didn't feel qualified. Do you get what I'm saying? Later on in years, because I didn't go and get a qualification in hairdressing.
Right.
And I didn't do it, not because I didn't think I didn't need it. I wanted to get a qualification in hairdressing.
Okay.
But when I went and looked at the curriculum, I couldn't see anything about black hair.
Hey, that was literally a question that was about to come. I was literally waiting for you to finish speaking. I was going to say, are we even in the curriculum? I.e., therefore, do you need that? Okay.
I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just one institution or another. It was like all of the ones that I had access to, you know, that I can travel to, and it will, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, I don't, what's going on? You know, I had an inkling that something wasn't right, but you know, you just live in life. And then when you think about it and you see this celebrity stylist here, there and everywhere, and you just see like different things in the, and I'm like, we've really had to learn for ourselves for a long time.
Yeah.
Like we really, and it's amazing the journey that I've been on, to be fair, because I've met some incredible people. I remember going to the Museum of London and having an exhibit done on me and a few other people that introduced me to this exhibition. One of them being Rudy Page, and he used to be working for Dyke and Dryden. For context, Dyke and Dryden is a company that started here. I think they were selling records.
Okay.
They used to import it from the Caribbean, but they also used to import hair care products too.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the hair care products took over. And so they expanded with the hair care products.
Yeah.
I think it's what's now known as packs.
Really?
Yeah. So they sold it. It was they were the first, you know, black millionaires, I think. Dyke and Dryden. Look them up.
No,
girl, yes.
Thank you for the new learning. Yes,
Yeah.
so we'll go and explore.
Yeah, so the person who was the head of marketing in that organization,
Yeah.
I can't even remember what I was saying from the beginning.
You're talking about Rudy.
I was talking about Rudy Page, but I don't remember why. Gosh, this dyslexia, I'm all over the place. Yeah, so what I was going to say was, he introduced me to a lady who created the first black hair care association for the UK.
Okay.
Yeah. And so there is a history, because even out of her mouth, and I do have evidence, so I would say that they wanted either organisations in the UK to write information and education into, you know...
And build a curriculum.
Yes, but they was like, no, do it yourself. And that's how they were formed.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot of, and that's why I'm saying education for me is the main thing, because like I said, I think now we're 2026 and 2021, I believe, was the first time they made it like a legal requirement to include Afro hair. And to be fair, I must say that it wasn't the first time that Afro hair was in there. So it has been over the years, but sometimes it's an optional thing.
Okay.
And the basic is too basic. It's not enough for people to really properly grasp, understand and learn. And to be fair, it is a thing that many people have to practice. It's a practice, right? So you can learn in a textbook, but the truth is that you really need to get proper experience, right?
Granted, somebody who doesn't have my type of hair growing out their head doesn't need to touch my hair.
Right. I hear what you're saying.
Chime in on the comments. I don't care if you think I'm wrong. I don't want people to, like, if you don't know the nuances of my hair, why? I don't need you touching my hair.
But I understand exactly what you're saying. But shouldn't it be like granted to just get your hair washed?
No, they can wash my hair, but post washing, pass me to the person who has my hair.
But doing that basic service of washing your hair, in my opinion, whether my hair is growing out of my head, afro, curly, straight, whatever, if I'm in a professional position and I'm giving a service to the public, I shouldn't now, I mean, unless I'm not going to like 100% specify and specialize in a specific hairstyle, fair enough, but I should be able to do all the basic services to care for your hair and put it in a basic style throughout my service.
Sure.
That's the main thing, right? I'm not saying you must be a loctician.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if I have this hair coming out of my head, I still have to learn about straight hair anyway. So why couldn't it be the opposite?
I get it in terms of people having the skills to offer that.
Yeah, if you're
Definitely.
in a profession.
I personally am not going to you, but it's good to know that you can do it.
I mean, to be fair, I think that comes with the fact that there's not that trust even amongst our own.
Absolutely not.
To be honest.
No, it's true. Yeah, because some people, when they're bad mind, because like literally in my family, just as a side note, my family, when we have long hair, some Rapunzel thing going on, like especially my auntie, who I mentioned down here before, my aunt Anne is as a specific, she's known to naturally have long hair to the point where people have asked her all sorts of somewhat rude questions in her lifetime, and then make assumptions in terms of her parents, who her parents are.
But can we just
both, my nan and granddad are both
pause?
black.
Can we just pause on that?
Yeah.
Can you hear like the thinking?
Yeah.
Like why?
Yeah, they just assume that black people can't grow long hair.
Like
my
why?
auntie is very black. And she's got very long hair, and her hair stays growing, and she's a big woman, and she still goes like it's still.
Because our hair, and do you know, I don't like hearing our hair is fragile because it's curly. No. Like, why?
Yeah,
no.
Yes, it's wild. But the point I was going to make, because when we have people who have healthy hair in our community, or have longer hair in our community, we're going to certain hairdressers on a bad mind thing, I'm going to mash up your hair on a hateration.
I mean, to be honest, it is something I've actually experienced myself.
Listen, yeah.
So yeah, I do think it's very real. Like,
very real.
It's important to develop a good rapport with someone that is going to put their hands. It's a connection.
Yeah.
And I would argue that it would be so far as a very spiritual act.
Very much so. Very much so. It's like just to add another story. My loctician, who before Stevie, who I had before, I was with him for years, and we had a really great relationship bond. And it did something that was last time I seen him that really hurt my feelings. Basically, I think he had like apprentice or whatever, who washed my hair. And he's done my hair, and then my hair, it felt like my hair was on fire, literally like days or so after. And I'm like, why does my head feel like it's, first of all, my hair's natural. Like, and what you're using on my hair, I'm hoping is natural as well.
Yeah. Why is the same thing that you said?
It's the same. So why's my feel like my head's on fire? It got so bad that I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I thought, how can I cool my head? I put aloe vera on my scalp. Like a lot was going on. I said to him, my head's burning. He's like, basically he needed to go to Ghana. I was like, bruv, you can sort out my hair before you go to Ghana. He still went to Ghana. It's kind of like, I'll help you out when I get back. 2 weeks later, when I think man's back, Klerissa, now I'm waiting for him to go. Klerissa, I'm waiting for him until now to come and sort out my head. I don't know how many years ago that was. I was so hurt. I was so hurt and offended that it would just leave me in that way. And I'm like, your hair is your health. Your scalp is your health. You have a big responsibility as a hairdresser for somebody's health. Literally, it's like I
So
think
he
some
couldn't even
people
like
there's like a
assess it.
separation. I ain't seen him. And if I was on a bad mind thing, I would call out his name. I'm not going to, but I could. And he's well known in London. And I won't, but I could. I was so hurt, literally. And then the thing is, I'm not going to go down that road. It's okay. Story done. I've moved on. I've got a new hairdresser. It's great. We have a wonderful bond.
Good. That's awesome.
All is well. But what I'm saying to you is that I think there's a lot of people who don't. It's a huge responsibility.
It is.
You know,
and
and
communication is key.
Communication is key, and manners and respect is key as well. It's a responsibility, and I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of chemicals and people burning people's scalp and things like that right now, because we know it's a major thing in our community as well.
It is. I think that was probably the main thing that they really gave us education on. Do you get me? Like that was like mass produced on a global level, relaxers, and we were educated about it, not properly, obviously, because there was hairdressers that were telling me that, you know, relaxers and what's the one? Texturizers are very different. They're not the same thing.
It's still chemicals?
It's the same thing, in my opinion. Might be different levels. Yeah. But it's the same active ingredient. So that showed me that even though at my stage, like when I was coming up, even when I was learning from people who was mentoring me, they still had a certain, you know, lens that they were looking out from, and they were learning from specific, you know, people that was giving them information that didn't necessarily have our community's best interest at heart. Right. Yeah. I'm not even going to go down that road because that's a whole thing. First of all, I'm like, in 2026, why is relaxers even a thing anymore? I don't even have, like, I am not against anything specifically if people are aware of what they're doing. So if they understand that when they put a relaxer in their hair, they are literally damaging their hair on the chemical level, and they are cool with that, then that's fine. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if they're aware, it's when they're not aware is what really hurts me, and I will be speaking up on all the time. But like, if you actually know, like, and you're achieving it because you want this pixie and that's the only way you're going to get that look, or you just want to keep your hair straight all the time, even though I would argue there's other ways to do that. Like, literally, like, you can wear your hair straight all the time without putting a chemical in it and enjoy it and it not feel like hard work. There are ways, and it's just about you actually properly understanding how to care for your hair to achieve that in a way that it's not going to be hard work, in a way that it's not going to take all your time and all your energy and be like a whole wash day, and then you got to do A, B, and C and use all of this stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can still do it in a simple way that could only require the same or even less time than it would be for you to maintain your relaxer. Do you know what I mean? I have actually seen on my ads, there's this new brush now that I don't know if it's got some form of steam or something going on in it. I don't know. It's some form of magic brush. Obviously, I haven't really looked into it, but it seems to now, in terms of the ads, but the ads are giving AI generated. Just the brush is now straightening people's hair, and I believe in a more healthy manner. Healthy. These people get me, you know. I'm telling you, healthy. I mean, how? Listen, Is it? I mean, you didn't send me those links so that I can see.
It was an ad, so
it was an ad, and it's probably AI generated, so it probably was not accurate.
I didn't even click on the ad
they've
to
been
see where
selling
that takes
lies.
me. I don't know.
A lot.
Interesting. Hey, story for other day. You know the hair that people use for extensions and braids? The mad crazy chemicals that are on these hair bundles.
Yeah.
To the point where someone was, I think it was a documentary investigating the big companies, this was more so in America, that produce these hairs. And when
the investigation might be in America, but what's actually being done is globally.
Right.
So don't get it twisted. It's happening over here as well.
So people investigating this?
I'm not saying that they're investigating it over here, but the same manufacturers.
Yeah.
It's happening over here in terms of our hair. It's often not much different in terms of the levels of chemicals.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not regulated over here as well.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is what they're finding in their investigations in America, it's likely that it's happening over here as well.
Well, it's the same hair bundle, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's from the same factory.
Yeah.
On two different boats.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and America.
Yeah.
But it was wild, the amount of chemicals in the extension hair.
Yep.
So when you see people doing that, it's beyond just the fact that
it's your hair talking to you.
It's your hair screaming and shouting at you because the chemicals are reacting to your actual poor suffering scalp.
Yep.
So you can pat it all you want, you're still mashing up your scalp.
And when you find that when you have your own natural hair, you're not having to be patting your scalp on them levels.
No.
Literally.
Yeah.
So
these things are eating your head. Oh my God.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
No, because I've seen some of the factories where they're making some of the hair. Yeah. And it's not clean and hygienic.
No, I don't believe it is.
There's a madness going on in the factories. So if you come, I'm making jokes about bugs eating your head.
Yeah. But
there's a level of
as well.
This is it. I've seen a woman who I believe she created. I think she was using banana leaves to make hair.
Okay.
It was really clever. I'm going to have to find her.
Yeah.
Because she was trying to find a healthier solution.
There are a few manufacturers, and black owned, female owned, that are, what do you call it, more sustainable and clean, or biodegradable, like alternatives that you can use. And then also, it's always best to go to like a reputable distributor. I mean, that's all I can probably say on it, because if you decide to use it, you would probably go a few extra steps and shampoo the hair that you use before you install it into your hair and scalp. Anyway, which is, I think, standard procedure. I know some hairdressers find that as extra and they would accommodate if asked, but that is my minimal standard anyway, and has been for years. Yeah,
to wash the bundle first.
Yeah, always. And rinse it with apple cider vinegar as well.
They're not going to do that because it will change if it's like a silky bundle or something. Like it's basically it's a lot of extra work, isn't it?
It is extra work and extra time, and often it should be done before the service starts. Right. Because then you could just do the service, right? It's like an extra, but that's what I do. I am extra in every sense of the word.
Because you're a fellow Virgo?
I am a Virgo, yeah.
I love it. The Virgo extraness. This is how we roll.
It is how we roll. But if you want to do something, you got to do it properly, innit?
Of course, absolutely. I was going to say, and it's just being inspired by this conversation, and also the fact that I'm currently making a documentary, not on this subject, something completely different, but I'm in that space of production. And I'm like, a documentary that I've actually really appreciated for many years was the one that the comedian Chris Rock did.
Yeah.
Good Hair. Many moons ago. We need a new one.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
Chris, I don't know if you're going to do it, but anybody? Somebody?
That inspired so many. I mean, I'd love to.
Hey, we might have to talk. I'm clearly Miss Production Woman now.
It's always been on my cards to be producer, so we can go produce.
I'm actually, okay, we'll talk.
You're actually what?
I'm making a documentary at the moment. I'm producing a documentary at the moment. Completely other subject, but I am Miss Producer Lady right now. I'm busy and booked.
I'm loving it.
We'll do it.
Okay, let's do it. It's
Look
done.
at this. People got the exclusive live on the camera.
Done.
It's done.
I'm not even joking.
No, and like I've had other guests on this podcast who just raise capital like it's nothing. They just raise money. Like money's not an issue.
Okay, that's cool.
Let's do it, girl. Virgos.
I'm not even playing.
I'm not playing.
Yeah, we need to.
My life is consumed by these things right now. Hence why when I had the last episode when it's talking about AI, I'm like, yes, I need AI because the amount of things that's going on right now.
The way AI has already changed up my life.
Trust me. Well, anyway. There you go, the exclusive documentary coming.
I'm loving it.
Educate the people, man. This is what we need.
It's needed. It's actually needed.
I love it.
And necessary. This is what we're supposed to be doing, giving to the people, no?
This is it. We're of service.
Yes, we are.
Oh, times are changing.
That's what we're created for.
The revolution will be televised. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm here for it. Anyway, talk to me about your products. Or talk to us about your products.
So, I'll just say this, yeah. I suppose Curly by Nature, like, we've been about this. 2013 is when I first started and launched my first set of products. I think I only launched with 3 at the time. I now have, I think, about 7 on the site. Depending on when this is going to be aired, they might not be able to access the site in terms of just buying it now, because I'm changing it.
Oh, okay.
Because I do so much in terms of products are important. Like, don't get it twisted, products are important, but they're secondary in my mission. Education's first, right? So I'm changing my website to a like waitlist only, and people can access it.
Okay.
Like on a monthly basis for a couple of days. When the site is open, they'll be able to purchase it and then it will go down. And that's for several reasons. It's not because of hype or anything. It's mainly because I literally make everything from scratch from my studio.
Okay.
And so that means I'm able to better manage production, inventory, like ordering supplies. And that's each and every individual ingredient, which is all traceable. And it's a lot of paperwork, which I have to manage, as well as also see clients, as well as manage the community in the club, and produce content. And you should also check out my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be starting producing regular videos there too, because it's education first. So I'm going to say this: you want to be on that waiting list, because that list will tell you even more information about the products. I've got a shampoo called Blessed. It's African black soap based. Amazing ingredients. Cleanses the hair thoroughly without stripping of its natural oils. It's gentle, it smells divine, and a little bit goes a very long way. So they're all quite concentrated. All the products alone are concentrated. It's matched very well with Highly Favoured, which is our conditioner. It's a 3-in-1 conditioner. So you can use it as a leave-in. You can use it as a rinse off for a few minutes, or you can use it as a deep conditioner as well. I've got products basically for everything. I've got an edge control. And I'm talking about an edge control that is healthy, that's not sitting on top of your scalp, that is not burning your scalp, that is not clogging your pores, and it doesn't flake, there's no residue, and it actually works. And it's all natural. So yeah, I've got that. I've got Edge Retention Balm. That's called Hugs and Kisses, by the way. I've got quite a few products. Power. I've got Power, which is our 21 in 1 24 actually. It's 24 oils in one product. Powerful, game-changing. It has all the ingredients, allow it to absorb into your hair shaft. So if you are finding that you do have, dry hair, Power is really, really good. It's got actives, it's got minerals, it's got vitamins, it's got vitamin B5. It's got lots of ingredients in there that is amazing. Mm-hmm. And it's so funny because I've got so many products with so many different ingredients, and the way I've sort of developed the line isn't your traditional, beauty, hair care manufacturers type style where they'll develop one line and they'll just have like a highlight, moringa oil ingredient in it throughout all of the products and say that this moringa oil does X, Y, and Z, and then a strengthening, and then that whole line is for strengthening. And then they'll have another line with another hero product, but all the base is the exact same. Okay. And it just changes with the...
Oh, is that how they do it?
Did I just reveal something?
You did?
I feel duped. When I went to Cosmetic, when I was studying cosmetic sciences and I was going to classes, I was like, oh my gosh, is this how it is?
Marketing, Hey.
And I was like, this is so interesting. And it's not every organization. Every brand and every manufacturer are different, but a lot of them are lazy.
I've literally got one in my mind right now, and she sold it, and I was so upset when she sold it. I know we've got several who have sold it, but there's just one that stands out, and I'm like, when they keep bringing out the different lines, I'm like, how is this one brand?
It's about profit.
So many,
It's about money.
I see that.
Because why do you have to have 10 different shampoos?
This is
for one for one. Maybe you need to have several. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. You might need to have a few different ones because they function differently, right? Mm. But you don't have to have like 10 or 20,
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I'm thinking that slight interval. So this episode is sponsored by me. That's what people will see me with my little bit of swag. So yeah, my little merch. People would see me with my hoodie. If anybody likes no nonsense and wants sense only hoodie, you can now get it on the website. I've now done it. So we have a sense only website, senseonly.com. And I'm going to continue to add more products and more things of people who are sensible and operate in sense only, and want to actually also just promote sensible living and the podcast. So yeah, senseonly.com, and here we are. Oh, and I got a mug as well. It was your too. And the mug. Yeah, great. I was going to ask, because I've just mentioned we've had so many wonderful brands in past. This is a business question now, and it's on business retention and also legacy, and just handing our legacy away. So as I said, in terms of a business that just came to mind, and she sold it. And then I'm thinking about another one that literally has the same name as my mum. I'm not going to go down there. Another brand that was our first hero one, and she sold it. I'm like, I'm not trying to dictate to you, but I pray that you don't sell it, literally.
Mm-hmm. Why?
To keep it, because I'm like, we have so many beautiful brands that are of service to us and combating the fact of, as we said, we can go into the hair shop that's not owned by us and see a gazillion products and have this guy telling us all sorts of stuff. And technically, you shouldn't really open your mouth to us to say anything too tough. Granted, other than hello, how are you? You can't. I'm not good. We shouldn't even be asking you nothing, because what do you know? So I say that's already a sold out situation already. So when we have our heroes and heroines who step up like yourself and answer the call and are of service and actually taking the time to sit in their kitchens or wherever and create these things that are in a different spirit and in a different heart than the guy who owns the shop. It's beyond you. Sorry. Everyone knows I've got a big mouth, so I'm going to say like, it's not about you anymore, you know? Because one thing that I always highlight is that us as a people, we don't operate, for eons, we've not really operated on a singular. We have always been a collective people globally through generations. That's our makeup, that's how we roll together. So I say that to say, whatever you create, and you're creating it in the best interest, I pray, in the best interest of us, and I'm not talking just you individuals, our people who create the thing. It's not about you anymore.
No, I mean, I love that.
Because it's the same thing I said before we put on these cameras, and I said about this podcast, I said, I did all the things that I needed to do and turn on the camera, and I'm sitting here talking to all the amazing people who sit on that chair. But I knew from the start that this was bigger than me, you know? When I get tired.
Girl.
As I said, people know about stuff I got going. Girl. I get tired. When I get tired, I have to virtually box myself in the face and say, it's not about you.
No.
And when I have this reminder, it's not about me. My level of energy is secondary to what's being achieved.
Yeah, no, I'm
rambling.
You're not rambling at all. You're not rambling at all.
So I say that to say, like, even for me, as this is growing and we see the things that are coming, I'm going to get to a point where I still have to own this. Even when they cremate me, I still have to own it. And anybody else who, once I've dashed this in a trust, it's still passed down to whomever. I have no choice but to do that.
Right.
So I say we need to do that. Because we can't keep whinging that we don't have things.
I love this
and then
question
have people
so much.
Create the thing and then sell the thing.
Do you know what? I've been hearing?
Make it make sense,
a lot
folks.
I'm not gonna, at this point, I'm not gonna say who's wrong and who's right, but the message or the narrative that I've been hearing a lot. And like I said, I'm not saying where I'm standing right now. I'm just saying this narrative I've been hearing a lot is the first thing. What's the point of building a business?
It depends where your heart's at. So if people are just on I just need to raise some money, I just want money. If money is your objective, money alone, because I'm not, don't make me look like I'm anti-money, because we're on this planet, we need to live, you need cachet, you know, but we have other reasons as well for why we're doing things. If you're just on the money only, I'm going to do anything for money. I'm going to sell my family for money. I'm going to, you know what I mean? If you're that kind of person, then you're, that's one lane.
I think I understand what you're saying. So that's what the question is. It's like when you first come into this business, like, what are you doing it for? What is your end goal?
What's your why?
Yeah.
And
I think a lot of the people who have sold had that from like that as an intention from the beginning.
Yeah.
Most of them. Some of them probably saw an opportunity because of the stress and the turmoil and the trenches they've been through.
Listen.
Because it is not hard. I mean, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It is not easy.
But it's worth it. Anything that's worth anything, you're going to go through the trenches.
It's not for the faint-hearted.
It's not, but that's what divides everybody. That's what divides people who are business owners who actually answer the call and step into it. Once you're stepping into it is one thing. Holding fire and staying in there and pushing through you're a whole different breed of person to push through with your own business against everything. The enemies are coming from all angles.
Yes.
Whether it's physical people, spiritual, paperwork from all sorts. It's coming. You have to be a true different level of gangster to push through.
Literally.
And that's what separates people. So that's why I'm going off on a tangent. People who actually have successful businesses can only have respect for other people who have successful businesses. And this is why when anybody rocks up trying to be a hater, successful people ain't got we pay no attention to haters, because I'm like, if you was actually doing something great and wonderful in your life, you would understand what it's taken for us to get to this level, and you'd respect that. So you wouldn't even have time to hate. So when this is why haters just get ignored. On the side note. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I do. I understand completely. I think for me, I don't think it's a bad thing to sell your business if you've gone into it to do that. What I do think is how you do it. So it's questionable. So I think if you're selling to another one of us,
that's fair because it's still building.
Yes. So there has to be like a criteria.
Yes.
Where the person, like whoever you've handed this entity that is so special to the community, not just to you.
Yes.
It should be in the hands of somebody that is also trustworthy.
Somebody who cares just the same.
Somebody who cares.
Yes.
Somebody that can continue to grow and nurture.
Yes.
The entity as well as everybody else that is going to impact.
Yeah.
And another thing is, like when you're raising money, because usually it's organizations that have at some point taken on funding. That's the indicator that at some point they're going to sell, they're going to liquidate, they're going to, for all the people who have invested, they need to see a return on their investment.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with organizations like myself, I'm like fully bootstrapped. It wouldn't be a worry because it's at the point I start taking outside investment that's not from somebody from my community, I wouldn't ever do. I don't think I would ever do because I know why I started this organization. And at this point, it's not even like an organization. I know that sounds probably something that I have to work on myself, like internally, but it's an extension of me. Curly by Nature is an extension of me.
Yeah, but it's still a business.
It is still a business, but it's still a baby.
Still a business?
It is a business. It's something that I wouldn't necessarily, at this point, take external funding from because then it becomes a whole different beast. Yeah,
because you're at the mercy of these other people at that point. I hear you.
And I like to be my own boss. I don't like people telling me what to do.
Yeah.
So the only way I envision an external parties investing in my organization is if I still remain in like full control.
Yeah, and you can do that.
Yeah,
you can do that.
Full control, and then also it would have to have a positive impact on the community. So the reason why they're coming in is because it's going to impact the community, because it has to be education focused.
But the fact that you've said that shows that you care, and that can be achieved. So therefore, you don't need to sell it or sell out.
I mean, I think that's why I asked you the question at the beginning. So what is selling, like what is wrong with selling, or what is selling out?
It's selling out because once it gets, as you've just beautifully refined my rant, it depends who you sell it to. If you're more selective with selling it to, as somebody else who cares, fair.
Yeah.
Well, if you're just selling it to the highest bidder, because I just want to now be a billionaire because
I think business is spiritual as well.
It's very spiritual.
So like whilst I say hair is like business is like ultimately very spiritual.
Very?
Yeah.
Because at the same time you think about the people who were patronising it and they've signed up to your care and your mission and the heart that you may have initially shared with them, and people have jumped on that mission.
Yeah.
And are rocking with you.
Yeah.
And feel that you care for them.
Yeah.
And then you sell it to...
Yeah, no, I think honestly...
Charles and them. Who doesn't give two beeps about us. And now Charles and them want to just dash all sorts of madness in the thing. We're none the wiser because we still, if it's not public that your business has been sold, we're none the wiser. So we still think you're in your kitchen doing whatever, or more of an independent factory situation where people still care. Yeah. And now because this one's like now profit margins now need to go up, so we're going to reduce the healthy stuff and just dash all sorts of madness in there. I think
this is why I started it as well, because when I was seeing what was actually like in the products and seeing how organized companies and brands will be calling their products organic when it wasn't, it was just 100% synthetic. oh, maybe not 100%, maybe 95%.
This is more than enough madness that's going on.
Yeah, I was like, are they serious?
This is it.
And I think it's just about, for me, in order for that not to happen, the main investors just needs to be the community. The main investors needs to be the community if it needs to stay community focused. Because I know that I can grow, I can do a lot more if I have more customers. I can do a lot more and give more and have more staff and grow more if I have more customers. Mm-hmm. That's just how it works, right? Mm-hmm. And then I won't have to be thinking about outside investment. Mm-hmm. But it's just business, isn't it?
I'm like, have we been living in the Western Hemisphere too long? Because the attitudes have changed.
What do you mean?
Because if it's just a case of, it's just money. Money. And
right.
My thing is the care. Where's the care? Mm-hmm. Because your stance was, I align with that. Because as you said, they've taken the time to be like, do you align with the mission or the original mission?
Yeah.
Because your business is your baby. Can I entrust to hand the baby to you?
Yeah.
And know that you're going to take care of the baby?
I think this is a great analogy.
You know?
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like we're handing over babies with care.
Yeah.
It's on a
I love that.
They're going to give me a big payday, hand over the thing.
I think there's a responsibility on if they do, hand over the baby and that sounds so crass actually. Now it sounds handing over a baby to get money. That sounds mad.
But that's what they're doing.
No, but listen, if they were to do that, they need to make sure that they impact a whole bigger amount of the community than they could have ever done if they just still had that baby. Mm. That's what I would want to see. Mm. They would still, because they have that, they are now able to invest in smaller companies. Mm. They are now able to empower and educate and support and share with the rest of us. Mm. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
The only way they could have done that is by taking that option rather than staying where they were. It's now enabled them to grow and still keep an eye on the baby from a distance.
That analogy is beautiful, but it doesn't happen.
I would argue that it does.
With who?
I would say, for me, I believe, because I don't know this person personally, but the founder of Shea Moisture, I don't think they disclosed how much he made from selling Shea Moisture. But I truly believe that whilst he might not have a say in the day-to-day operations of Shea Moisture, and I don't know or fool around with necessarily the products at the moment, but for him, in terms of selling his organization, I haven't seen the paperwork, I don't know, but I do know that it was beyond $100 million. I don't know how much. It could be in the billions. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. But what I do know is that he has had a huge, incredible impact, especially amongst Black entrepreneurs since even today. And he's bought Black, Essence magazine and the show, The Fest, he owns that. So he's still very active in our community and is doing a lot for our community today, more than he probably would have if he was still operating Shea Moisture.
Okay.
So I know it does happen, and I don't think it's spoken about enough.
It's not. It's not, because save my rents.
And I can't speak on these people personally because I do not know them. But if you are listening, you can come and check out Curly by Nature and support the cause. Our products are amazing.
Love that.
Yeah, but no, I think, and I have thought about this myself, would I sell Curly by Nature? Would I sell out? I thought about this and I'm like, no. But when I've learned about people like Shea Moisture's founder, I can't pronounce his name I know it's Rich something. I think Dennis. His surname is Dennis. When I've seen people like him, I was like, oh, okay. Maybe you can find people, like he is someone that I would be able to sell my business to because he'd be able to afford it by the time I'm able to build my company up. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's in he's in the community.
I'm like, it just needs to be a safe person.
It has to be.
If it's a safe person and you know that they've got the same integrity as you, go forth. Please do.
That's fine. Integrity is important. It's like a partnership.
This is it. Well, my issue is you just, as I said, you're sending it to Charles and them, and they are just now going to start messing with the formulas, and it's no longer for the best interest of the community. That's what I have a problem with.
No, I have a problem with that too, 1,000%.
Yeah.
That's why I was 1,000% like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But the more I read and learn and understand that actually, even now, whilst I'm not I don't have any intentions to sell my business, I want to build my business to a point where I can see and people are approaching me to buy it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it? It's flattering.
Yeah.
Definitely helps you esteem.
But it's just about positioning yourself in a way that you can do the best for your company, for your community.
This is it. And as you say, if you can get more far and wide from that one sale, I guess it's trying to learn what the whole journey looks like or what the vision is, shall we say.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a Black Wall Street anymore.
Right.
These things have got burnt down, and I guess that was a physical place, but I'm even talking about globally or virtually.
Yeah, but I think that's changing.
It's changing, and it's a beautiful thing. So this is why I'm like, because it's changing, everyone needs to get on board on the same mindset of we're building is what the point I'm making.
1,000%.
Because we're building, we have to, the stages to these things in life.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I'm going to go back to a tangible street. Because we're building up the street, collectively, we've got to have whoever. Michael's got a shop. We've got building a street. Michael's got the shop on the street with the rest of us, and he's going to bring Charles and them into the street. It's the point I'm making.
You're really not letting go of this, Charles.
I'm not. Because we're building a street.
I feel like we need to focus on our own, full stop.
100%. This is what I'm saying. So this is why I've got a bee in my bonnet, literally. Because once we've built up the street, and we're moving on to the adjacent street, cool. That's fine if you're going to bring in a random on a thing, because we now have a strategy and there's this structure happening. You know what I mean?
Strategy and structure.
You know what I mean? So it's like there's less things to mash up the foundation. But if we're just in the foundation stages and you just, you know what I mean? Bringing in different things in the mix, it's not.
The foundation stages is like, we have to get, I mean, for me, I'm just like, I'm staying in my own lane, right? And I say, for me, my foundation is building my business, impacting my community. That's it.
But you...
serving the people, that's it. Like, that's literally all I do day in, day out.
But you're a cog in this big machine. You know what I mean? So as much as you are doing something singular to you, you are with us.
Yeah, 100%.
This is it. So you selling the fantastically blessed, wonderful bolt that you are, you take your bolt self and sell it to Charles and them. How is that?
How do you see that happening? I can't see that ever happening.
No, I'm just saying, I'm talking about from what I was saying before in terms of whomever, not you in particular, but somebody is, as I say, as a whole, we're collective people, so we're together building this machine. Everybody has value. Everybody's playing their part. You could be a one screw. You're a very special screw because you as a screw are holding the rest of us together. So you see your values, you're so wonderful, you're just going to remove yourself, basically.
No, I think when you build a company based on values, every decision you make is based on those very said values. And I believe that if you don't make those decisions based on those values, your company will never be the same.
I'm like, so we are, whomever we are, doing whatever it is, we're somewhat the voice to the voiceless. There's so many people who rely on us. We have a responsibility, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, it's in whatever it is you're doing, it's not just me with my cameras promoting everybody. You're taking care of people's heads.
Yeah.
You're taking care of people's crowns.
Yes.
Where's the most powerful information that everybody needs is coming through, is here.
Yeah, no,
you have an important job.
I don't take it lightly.
This is what I'm saying. So it's not even just you, it's all the aforementioned people as well. And I feel like they've missed that part.
Right. No, I hear you. And every day, sometimes I don't even realise the impact that I actually do have on mothers, on children, on like family members. I don't realise. On our
future.
Yeah.
You're playing a big part in our future. But when we all permanently go to sleep, the little people and all the rest of them who are coming up behind us deeply need what you're doing right now. That's the responsibility. That's the weight everybody needs to actually wake up to.
Yeah.
It's serious things right here. So that's what I'm like.
I just got 2 sets of flowers this week and a card with a handwriting drawing in there.
Beautiful.
Those are the things that touch me, like, and keep me going.
Yeah.
Through like the building phase, because the building phase
we're building.
The building phase ain't easy, but it's literally building me up, you know. So I do appreciate that, and it's like I said, I don't take it lightly, and it's an actual pleasure. And so I love to see when, you know, people are impacted. I've never seen my hair like this before. What do you mean? It's your hair, it grows from your head, you know what I mean? But the gift that I'm sharing, like that's been given to me, is something that I used to take for granted, and I realised it's not for me. I have to share it.
This is it. You're of service. Beautiful. Do you have any last impressions, thoughts that you would like to share with the people?
Oh gosh, I just want to say your hair is beautiful. If you don't believe it is, come over to the Healthy Hair Care Club, where I can show you exactly how it is. I want to thank you for having me on.
Most welcome.
And if anyone wants to get in touch with me, they can go to curlybynature.com or follow me on my socials, curly.bynature or Klerissa MC. I'm improving on my visibility on Instagram. So I'll be showing up a lot more there. So you can DM me.
Love that. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you. And God bless you. And thank you so much for this platform, for us to be able to share, to connect, to give. It's a blessing. So thank you.
And it's a pleasure for me as well. Because, everyone is awesome. And this makes my work so much easier. And I love it because you're brilliant. I appreciate you.
You too.
And thank you.
Thank you.
And another wonderful episode, powerful episode. And please reach out to Klerissa. She can help us with our hair. It's our crown. It's our beauty. We are blessed, especially us, to have the most diverse, wonderful hair in the world. We can do all the things. We can do everything with our hair. It's just the best. I'm like, we can do everything, anything that can be done with hair, we can do it. Imagine that. And I feel like we need to remember that in terms of the blessing. Everything that everyone else can do with their hair, we can do, and more. It's amazing. And we need to remember that. And I'm not going to go off on a rant and a tangent, so I'm going to leave it there. So get in touch with me. Talk to me in the usual place, in the comments, on the socials. Talk to Klerissa also. And like this episode, share with other people you know who will benefit from this. Stay in touch. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And once again, share, subscribe, share, subscribe. And once again, stay blessed.